You bowed in Sujood and felt only silence. No warmth, no response, no feeling that your words were heard, just the coldness of the mat beneath your forehead. You whispered your plea, poured out your heart, but felt nothing in return. Just emptiness where you hoped for comfort. You wondered if he even heard. You lifted your head, confused and hurt. You had given everything in that moment, but felt nothing. Like your most vulnerable words just disappeared. You questioned your faith. Was I not sincere enough? Did I not cry hard enough? You thought maybe your pain wasn't big enough to matter. You stopped praying with the same intensity. You held back in Sujood, afraid to feel that emptiness again, afraid your words would just be lost once more. But what if silence wasn't rejection? What if the void you felt was just the space before the answer began to unfold? You thought faith meant feeling Allah's presence, that Sujood was about visible comfort. But your heart, it beat for him in silence, even when you felt nothing. You apologized for your silent pleas, for the way your voice cracked, for the tears that fell without sound. You thought Allah wanted certainty, not your quiet desperation. You believed your silence meant he wasn't listening, that your inability to articulate meant your pain was too small, too quiet to register in the divine court. You carried the guilt of unspoken dua like a secret shame. You hid your quiet tears, thinking maybe he needed you to be louder to be loved. You thought maybe he stopped offering help, that your gentle heart was too fragile, your quiet prayers too faint. That refuge meant no cracks, only strength. But what if your tears were heard? What if your silence was worship? What if your heart was never too quiet for Allah? Allah says, and your Lord says, "Call upon me, I will respond to you." Indeed, those who disdain my worship will enter hellfire in humiliation. Ghafir 40:60. Your call, even in silence, even in Sujood, is never disdainful to him. Your quiet heart is not a sign of weak faith. It is a sign that your heart still longs for its Creator. Even in silence, you turned to him. That longing is pure and precious. Tadabbur is not about feeling comfort every time. It's about letting the Qur'an find the parts of you that ache in silence. Let it sit with your quiet yearning. Let it whisper that you are known and valued. The Prophet said, "The nearest a servant comes to his Lord is when he is prostrating himself, so make supplication." Muslim. In that moment of Sujood, you were closest. Your words were heard. You don't need to fix your heart first. Come as it is, quiet, yearning, gentle. The door of Rahmah is not for the loudest. It's for the one whose heart still beats for him, even in silence. Your Sujood is not empty. Your silence is not void. Every moment you turn to him, even in fragments, in quiet, was a thread weaving your heart back to its safe space. You don't have to earn the right to be heard by Allah. He knows your heart's every beat. He knows the parts you silence. And he still calls you beloved, even in quiet. Help doesn't mean the burden disappears. It means you no longer carry it alone. It means you can whisper Ya Rabbī and know he is already there, listening to your softest plea. Your Sujood is not empty. Your silence is not void. Every moment you turn to him, even in fragments, in quiet, was a thread weaving your heart back to its fitra. You are not too quiet. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be for the next part of your heart's journey to peace to begin. And that journey starts with breath, in silence. Let go of the need to be heard loudly. Let go of the fear of silence. Just breathe. Just be. Just trust that you are worthy of the help that was always meant for you, even in quietude. This is not the end of your story. This is the moment you stop needing to scream. This is the moment you remember your whisper was never too faint. It was prayer. It was heard. If you're ready to embrace the quiet and start healing with guidance rooted in the Qur'an and Sunnah, We've prepared something gentle for your journey. Find it in the description when your heart says it's time.